Good morning. World Environment Day is a United Nations initiative to encourage spreading awareness about the need to conserve our environment. It is celebrated on the 5th of June every year and was first celebrated in 1974 with the theme Only One Earth. This year's theme is Ecosystem Restoration. It provides a platform not only to celebrate our environment but to show us just how quickly our environment is degrading. It is important not only to raise awareness but also to remind people how quickly the changes are taking place and how much it affects our life on this planet. Today, 12th grade will be taking this opportunity to do the same. Let us begin with the prayer.
भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्.
Oath is a way to swear allegiance to our country, so I request our Senate to lead us with a pledge.
India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers, and all elders, and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind.
Students' Honor Code.
As a student of Navy Children's School, I shall constantly strive to achieve academic excellence while practicing my school's core values of honesty, integrity, and responsibility. I shall remain guided by moral and ethical values imbibed in me and shall display the spirit of true nationhood and sportsmanship on every occasion, even when unsupervised. I will neither lie, cheat, nor indulge in any unfair means, and shall never abet the defaulters. I shall display exemplary behavior, both within school as well as outside, and shall act as a source of inspiration for other students to emulate. Taking immense pride in my school, I shall make earnest efforts in upholding the honor code. I shall always endeavor through my thoughts, words, and deeds in making the school proud of me. Jai Hind.
A good thought motivates you to work harder and instills positivity in you. Here's Akta with your daily thought.
To one and all present here. Today's thought is, a society grows great when old men plant tree, whose shade they know they shall never sit in. The saying is that the greatness of a society is achieved when the old men plant tree, whose shade they may not make use of. It is indicative to unselfish character of a society. The society becomes great when the people become responsible and unselfish. Plant tree, go green. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
It is said that the impact of a good teacher can never be erased. Here is Ganga ma'am to impart with us a few pearls of wisdom.
Good morning, NCS. A hearty welcome to each one of you to the new academic session 2021-22. I wish and pray that each one of us will be in good health and peace of mind in the days ahead. Today, I want to speak to you on the quote, "Don't wait for your ship to come in, swim out to meet it." Which means, do not relax and wait for favorable situations and opportunities to come to you. You should be moving towards them by putting in required actions. Stories of successful people always tells us that the success was not easy for them. They had to struggle a lot to achieve them. Let me share the story of one such person and his company. The name of the person is Mr. Sridhar Venu. Those who know the company of Sridhar Vembu can put a chat message. Sridhar's dream was to empower the youth of India by setting up a software company and giving employment to them. He chose to give employment opportunity to the youth in villages. He set up a university for this purpose. The university took undergraduates from villages and gave training for them for 12 to 18 months. During this period, they were also given stipend of 10,000 rupees. These candidates were trained in English, maths and programming also. After the training, they were taken into his own company which was set up for the same. By giving job which offered very high package to these candidates, Sridhar Vembu could fulfill his dreams, which was giving employment to people, which in turn fulfilled the dreams of the candidates also. By doing this, it caused an upliftment in the families of these candidates in financial challenges. The company and the university share the same name. The company is huge, and Sridhar Vembu is fulfilling his dreams. The name of the company, some people might have guessed. It is Zoho Corporation. Let us take inspiration from this story. You and me has lot of dreams to fulfill. Let us chase them by putting in required actions. I conclude by reminding all of you with the quote, "Don't wait for your ship to come in. Swim out to meet it." Stay home, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.
Now our friends will help us time travel 100 years into the future. Let us look at what they have in store for us with a charismatic skit by our 12th graders.
Hey Zona, what are you up to?
Well, in case if you can't see, I'm reading.
You're reading that archaic stinky thing again? When will you ever get over it? It's the 22nd century, for God's sake.
Well, I know that you despise reading, but my books are better concomitant than you. And I do not have any plans to compromise on reading.
Yeah, whatever. But would you believe what I found today?
Well, go ahead. Tell me what's the reason behind your alacrity. Every other new thing just excites you.
Dude, this ain't no kiddish stuff. It's a 100-year-old electronic gadget, and I think the people back then called it the smartphone. Anyway, I charge it up, and then it has these really cool videos which would literally leave your mind blown.
Really? Well, go ahead. You know I can't decline such a kind offer.
Alright, so I'll play this meeting, which seems really important. Here.
Good morning to all the delegates gathered here. Welcome to the UNEP meeting 2021. On this Environment Day, our agenda is to discuss global environmental issues and ways to resolve them. Let us commence.
One and all present here, this is Anjali Bhadoria, representative of Egypt. The environmental issues that the world is facing are overpopulation and deforestation. As the population has been increasing at highly alarming rates, and so are the needs and requirements. In order to fulfill these needs and requirements, the amount of trees that have been cut down are huge, leading to deforestation. If we don't find any permanent solution to these problems and implement them properly, we might just end up in a situation where one man would be killing another for his own survival. Factories would be seen in the places of forests and parks, and instead of inhaling fresh air, we would be taking in toxic acid.
Good morning, this is Anjali Rajesh, the representative of India. Today, I will be presenting some solutions to the growing issues of overpopulation and deforestation. Overall development is the best contraceptive to overpopulation. Empowering women, promoting family planning and improving the health sector can go a long way in tackling this unbridled issue. Educate your teenage children about sex and contraception early without taboos. Another ongoing problem is deforestation. How do we tackle this? Begin by having a tree. It's that easy. This is the quickest way to appreciate the role it plays in your life. Start planting trees, buy recycled products, go paperless, and yes, encourage the people around you to live in a way that doesn't hurt the environment.
Good morning. I am the representative of Australia, and today I will be discussing ocean acidification and loss of biodiversity. Many of you might know that the ocean is slightly alkaline. However, it is turning acidic day by day due to the release of CO2 by humans. This is affecting the lives of many aquatic animals, which brings me to the second issue, which is the loss of biodiversity. The essential life processes of many species around the world are being affected due to the wrongs that are done by humans. This may result in their extinction.
Good morning, this is Anjali Dubey, a delegate of United States of America. I will be addressing on the solutions of the issues of ocean acidification and loss of biodiversity. As when we protect our oceans, we are protecting our future. We should focus more on creating efficient, low-carbon emitting technologies by encouraging geoengineering in our countries. We should make coastal cities and human settlements more sustainable towards our marine environment. Our main agenda should be strengthening our marine ecosystem by restoring degraded ecosystems, as the pollution of the land and that of the air ultimately ends up in the ocean.
Germany presents to the floor. Global temperatures for the past 5 years were the highest ever on record, and the consequent impacts of global warming are beyond dispute. With extreme climate change on the rise, the need to restore the ecosystem has never been more pressing. Chlorofluorocarbon emissions from daily essentials such as air conditioners, refrigerators and aerosol deodorants, etc. are burning a country-sized hole in the ozone layer. Global warming due to multiple natural and man-made phenomena leading to carbon dioxide accumulation in the atmosphere and absorption of solar radiation has led to melting of massive glaciers, causing increase in sea level, which could mean centers of human civilization getting submerged forever. Being a responsible member of the EU and the global community, Germany takes this opportunity to redouble its commitment to lead the way by example.
Good morning, I am the representative of UK, and today I am going to discuss about the solutions of ozone layer depletion and global warming. Carbon dioxide is nature's worst enemy and is mainly produced due to burning of fossil fuels and coals. So in order to reduce these, we should encourage the use of renewable sources like solar energy and wind energy. To protect our ozone layer, we should reduce the use of CFCs and auto.
This is Palak Upadhyay, the representative of Mexico, and I will be discussing the following issues. Waste management, that is, the management of waste from its inception to its disposal. In many parts of the world, there is inadequate collection, transportation, treatment and disposal, often resulting in pollution. The containment of air, water, soil due to the dumping of hazardous untreated waste often results in smoke, acid rain, biodiversity destruction, diseases, etc.
We must begin by adopting conservation approaches and sustainable strategies for proper waste disposal and to reduce pollution. There are mainly 3 types of waste management: landfills, recycling and composting. It's our responsibility to segregate the waste at home and use the correctly colored dustbins. We must switch to easily disposable and biodegradable alternatives like jute bags instead of plastic. Furthermore, the little things will go a long way, like switching to public transport and cycling more often, using local and organic produce and following the 5 R's, that is, refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose and recycle in our daily life.
Mulching is a process of covering soil around the plant with an organic or a synthetic material.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Nuke Neyega.
A Zoolon, Z.
Did you happen to watch the Mars Olympics last night?
No, actually I watched the UNEP meeting. Did you happen to watch it?
Oh, from the phone that Leona found. No, I couldn't watch it.
I was about to watch a dance performed by actual people. Would you like to join me?
I would love to watch it. I'm so tired of watching robots dance. So this will be fun.
It is said that dance is the hidden language of the soul. So let's play the video.
Earth is the only known planet having life in this universe. We should respect and maintain everything we get from our Mother Earth.
Listen to the trees, listen to the spirits of the earth begging us, please stop listening to greed. Listen to the rivers, listen to the sea, listen to the spirits of the deep begging us, please stop listening to greed. She sent the drought to warn us, she sent the storms to scold us, but we don't listen. We burn and we break and we take and we take and we take till it's too late. Oh, where did the beasts go? Where did the trees go?
काला काला आसमां है, बादल भी मैला है, घुटता है दम यहाँ जो धुआं धुआं फैला है।
काला काला आसमां है, बादल भी मैला है, घुटता है दम यहाँ जो धुआं धुआं फैला है। फैक्ट्री हो, केमिकल हो, चूल्हा हो या कार हो,
पोल्यूशन की मार से बच्चे क्यों बीमार हो।
थोड़ी हवा दे, ताज़ी हवा दे, थोड़ी हवा दे, ताज़ी हवा दे, थोड़ी हवा दे, ताज़ी हवा दे।
Wow, dude! Now that dance was bomb.
Yeah, it definitely was. But now I need to get back to that project about the endangered species. I was thinking about writing about dogs.
Speaking about that, did you know there was a list of endangered species 100 years back as well?
We had that even a century back? Oh dang man. Going like this, it won't be long before humans itself disappear from Earth.
It's absolutely bizarre. Now come, let's check out this video about the endangered species back in 2021.
Hello guys, I am the whooping crane. I am a native of North America and the tallest bird there. I belong to the Gridae family and I live up to 24 years. Back in 1941, there were only 23 of my kind left. But now, due to the help of humans, there are more than 800 of my family members all around the world.
Snow leopard, also known as ants, is a feline in the genus Panther, native to the mountain regions of Central and South Asia. It is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List because the global population is estimated to number fewer than 10,000 mature individuals and is expected to decline about 10% by 2040. The bones, skins and organs of large cats are valuable in the Asian culture, and for this reason, the snow leopards are being fished. Minimizing these threats will help them combat with the additional stress posed by climate-induced habitat change.
The Bengal tiger. The tiger, the largest of all the big cat species. With a stripy orange coat and long striped tails, tigers are very recognizable. Bengal tigers face extreme threats in the wild. In a densely populated country like India, human-wildlife conflict is a big problem. A census of the tigers in India, published in 2014, suggested that there are only 2,000 Bengal tigers left in the wild. Hunting and human population are the main threats to Bengal tigers.
White tigers are pigmentation variants of Bengal tigers. Their average lifespan is from 8 to 10 years. They are usually on the top of the food chain and hunt alone. They are found in a variety of habitats that generally support dense vegetation and have a good source of water. According to the Indian Tiger Welfare Society, there are only 200 of these amazing creatures left in the world. Let's save them.
Panda is a carnivorian native of southwestern China and Himalayas. It is listed as endangered in IUCN Red List due to lesser number than 10,000. Major threats is due to habitat loss, poaching and inbreeding depression. Red pandas are conserved in various countries like in China, 35 protected areas for 42% of red panda.
Polar bears. Polar bears are a species of hyper-carnivorous bears which are native to the Arctic Circle. The polar bear spends most of its time hunting for its favorite food, a seal, or floating in ice sheets. Due to the climate change and global warming, polar bears are now in danger due to the ice melting, which leads to the death of them, which is a primary threat. According to the scientists, there are almost only 26,000 more of polar bears left. Let's save polar bears.
Would you believe that the great blue whale is now counted under endangered species? Whaling is a process of hunting and killing of whales for oil, perfumes, cosmetics, meat, etc. Internationally, blue whale got legal protection for commercial whaling in 1966 under International Convention for Regulation Whaling. Thank you.
Giant pandas are a highly specialized animal with unique adaptations and has lived in bamboo forests for millions of years. According to the IUCN Red List of threatened species, lesser than 1,900 giant pandas are remaining in the wild. It has been considered as the national treasure in China. The good thing about giant panda is that its number is slowly increasing, but it's still among one of those animals which are rare and endangered.
Rhinoceros or hook-lipped rhinoceros are species of rhinoceros native to eastern and southern Africa. They are labeled as critically endangered species. 3 of their subspecies have been labeled as extinct by IUCN, International Union of Conservation of Nature. They are killed by tranquilizer guns by poachers, and their species lie between 5,283 to 5,677. Thank you.
The Asian elephant, also known as the Asiatic elephant, is Asia's largest land-living animal. Since 1986, it has been listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List as the population has declined by at least 50% over the last 3 elephant generations, which is about 60 to 75 years. It is primarily threatened by loss of habitat, habitat degradation, fragmentation and poaching. In 2019, the wild population was estimated at 48,323 to 51,680 individuals.
Okay, well, my homework's done.
Hey, look at what I got from Rihanna and Jonah.
Oh, let me see.
Hey!
There's a lot of stuff in here about Environment Day.
Environment Day? Remember when a robot showed us how environment was 150 years ago through the hologram? Gosh, the tiger sure scared me.
Oh. Yeah, it was wonderful. Look, there's an option called music. My grandmother always claims that the music in her days used to lift people's hearts and souls, and that it is much better than the songs our robots sing.
Oh, then let's see it.
You don't know me, but my name's Sai. I'm just a West Africa, but seems like trees might be worth a try. So I say let it grow.
My name is Dan and my name's Rose. Orson Wesley kind of blows, and that's not good, so we suppose we should let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. Plant a seed inside the earth, just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow.
And I am tree. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 lee. I say let it grow.
I need Norma, I'm old and I got 3 days. But I remember when trees were everywhere and no one had to pay for air. So I say let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Like it did so long ago. Maybe it's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. It's time to change the life we lead. Time to let it grow.
So here I'm one of you. I live here and leave it too. The things you say just might be true. It could be time to start anew. Me to change my point of view.
Let it grow, let it grow. Let the love inside you show. Plant a seed inside the earth, just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow.
Let it grow. You can reap what you don't sow. It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. Time to banish all your greed. Engine feed with flower feed. Let this be our solemn creed.
Let it grow. We say let it grow. We say let it. We say let it grow.
Hey, did you know back then they had something called slideshow? It's pretty cool. Right now we have visual screens and just a tap on the wrist. You know what? Enough of talking. Check it out for yourself.
So what do you do when you hear someone screaming for help, wailing for relief, down on their knees and bleeding? Do you stand still, frozen in time, callous, apathetic? Or worse, do you rush with a band-aid in your arm and plaster it on to the gaping wound and pretend as though everything is okay? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Then why is it that we sit still and pretend as though the world is not crumbling before our very eyes, as though there aren't blaring sirens telling us that this might as well be the end? Flowers are wilting. Smoke is molding my chest to the shape it pleases because it knows my lungs are now its new home. The sea is tilting a little far too up, taking residency on the ground. Storms have been wreaking havoc everywhere. It is a calling, a sign, an omen, yet we ignore the obvious. We debate over a fact. The earth is letting out a blood-curdling scream, yet we remain mere spectators even though there is no planet B. Wake up before it's too late. Wake up.
Lost lives. Save us, as we keep, froze and burned. Don't kill us. We belong to this planet as you do. Why this happened to us? Save us. We keep fishes and water. Don't pollute us with your greed. We belong to this planet as you do. Why this happened to us? Save us. We keep the wide experience of this beautiful world. Don't kill the soul of your music. We belong to this planet as you do. Why this happened to us? Why?
Earth is a beautiful place, a place we live every day. We should have the grace to make sure it doesn't go away.
Climate change is a problem we face, and it's something we should not forget. Our world is changing in a fast pace, and a solution to this we have to get. Endangered species are becoming extinct. Temperatures are rising every day. Rivers are becoming desert valleys, but this shouldn't lead us into dismay. The ice caps are melting down, causing sea levels to get higher. Precipitation patterns are changing, and it's making the deserts drier. God gave us this sacred place, and we cannot take it for granted. One day we will run out of space, and the earth will cease to exist. Thank you.
As the people of today and for the generations to come, we request you to take a pledge to make our environment free from cruelty and evil minds. To show our future generation that environment need not be sustained in a tiny capsule, but have it spread out and bloom all over the world with peace and harmony. Now I request Parivesh to guide you all through the pledge.
We hereby pledge to create and maintain strict and sustainable environmental standards. Personally and professionally, we promise to serve as an example of how practicing healthy living positively impact both the community and our planet. We will reduce, reuse and recycle. Thank you.
Environment Day is a significant day for us, a day that reminds us of our duties towards Mother Nature. I hope you all enjoy this assembly. I would like to thank Principal Ma'am, Dr. Naipal Verghese, Vice Principals, and all the class teachers and coordinators, Srinivasan Sir, Seva in charge for giving us this opportunity. I would like to thank all 12th science students who took part in this assembly. And finally, all of you all for being good and patient audience. Thank you.